Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for December 20th. We're looking at the US Japanese yen pair first. This pair has created a swing trade opportunity. We actually have several of these swing trade opportunities we're going to look at. First one's in the US Japanese yen pair. Remember that a swing trade has what makes a swing trade setup is that we have a bar in the middle here that has a higher high than the bar before it and after it. Some people call these a pivot bar, and it has a higher low than the bar before it and after it. Now, of course, you can have these to the downside as well. Looking for a break of this line. It's a good ways from the current market, but if we do get a move to the downside, looking for it to come on down to right around in this area where we've had previous support as well as resistance. See it come on down to the 83.29 mark. So that is what we're looking for in the US Japanese yen pair, about a 58 pip move. Use a risk reward of 1-to-1 on this. Now, in the Euro USD, a little bit steeper swing trade opportunity here. In this particular one, we're looking for it to drop on down to around the 131.63 level. Looking to grab about 40 pips on this one to the downside, assuming it surges in that direction. Pound US dollar pair. This pair, same situation. It created a swing trade opportunity as well. Very steep, as you can see. Market very, very steep. Looking for it to come down about 40 pips here, 38 pips. Looking to enter around the 162.53 mark. Looking to exit around 162.15. Might even make it down to the 162.100 mark if we get a big push. Now, US Swiss. This pair did not create a swing trade opportunity. You can see the low here. This previous session's low was lower than the bar right here. So, got 3 swing trade opportunities that are currently looking for this next session. As far as news analysis go, we do have some news announcements, significant ones. We have the pound releasing their gross domestic product for the third quarter at 4:30 a.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is that it's held at 1.0%. Year to date, they're showing a hold at negative 0.1. Now, the Bank of Canada is releasing their consumer price index for November at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is that it's dropped just a slight bit from 1.2% down to 1.1%. So that pretty much wraps us up. Well, Canada also is releasing at 8:30 a.m. Eastern their gross domestic product for October, showing a slight increase, which could be good news for the Canadian dollar, moving from 1.0% up to 1.2%. Now, as far as our ranges going into this next session, in the US Japanese yen pair, looking for it to potentially go as high as 84.90, possibly as low as 83.60. Look for some resistance around 84.60 and look for some support around 83.83. Now, the Euro USD pair. This pair closed up during this last session, had a pretty large range overall. Look for it to potentially go as high as 133.43, possibly as low as 131.45. Look for some resistance around 133.05 and look for some support around 131.75. Now, the pound US dollar pair closed up during this last session, did not break the previous session's high. Still on a move to the upside though overall. Look for it to potentially go as high as 163.37, possibly as low as 162.01. Look for some resistance around 163.05 and look for some support around 162.35. Now, the US Swiss, this pair closed down. It did break the previous session's low. Look for it to go as low as 0.9048, possibly as high on a reversal up to 0.9183. Look for some resistance to come in around 0.9160 and look for some support to the downside around 0.9080. Well, that wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.